"We are as puzzled as you are," said the King of Death to his uncle, the policeman in charge of the mysterious death of a priest in his church. "Oh, not good, thought you'd know what happened. He was a good man by his records I saw when I judged him in the afterlife." "Did he see his killer?" "No, he heard a voice chanting in a strange language and then he was dead." "Did the Reaper collecting him see anything strange?" "No, he said the priest was alone." "How long was he dead before the Reaper came?" "Not long." "What killed him?" "We don't know. It seems like it may have been a dark enchantment." "Oh, yes, what sort of enchantment?" "We are reading up on it in our library of enchantments." Dante, hi. "Hi, Blake. Anything new?" "Yes, we found the spell." "What was it?" "It came from the Book of Death." "You have a book?" "No, it's not my book, it's the Egyptian Book of the Dead." "Yes, S2, it's real." "Is it a rogue Reaper killing people?" "No, it could be anyone, it was lost ages ago." "Where?" "We don't know." "How could you lose a cursed book?" "We don't know it was lost." Reynard understood, but felt no comfort that a killer had it now. Later in the afterlife. "Good news, fate told me to stop the killer of the priest who was killed with the Book of the Dead." "You're boasting again, boy. I would have thought you would have liked the help." "He's just worried." "How do you know?" "You're talking to yourself and I'm reading your mind." Death, who was in human form, glared at Dante. "Ah, you do care." "He's more of a pain in the neck than you are." "I don't want to have him awake full time." "We don't need that. I'm sick to the neck of your shadow, the angel death killing when you sleep." "How can I not, Lance? You will only run your fool's neck into a noose." Lance looked awkward. "Is there any way to stop the book working?" "Yes, the Book of Life." "Where is it?" "Where? Lost." "My office, I think. I had it here a while back. I was studying it. I think it got lost in the paperwork." "We better start looking." Lance expressed his surprise multiple times while rummaging through the cluttered office. "I had no idea they had passed away." A week later they had found the book? Now we have it, what do we do with it?" "We burn it." "Are you serious?" He's joking. "We read it, it is a book, that's what you do with books." "Yeah." Death sat at his desk. "Can someone move some of the paperwork so I can see the book?" Lance did something he knew would annoy his dad deliberately. He pushed the piles of neatly sorted paperwork all over the floor. "You can see the book now, look at it." "Did you have to make a mess, you psycho?" "He's just messing with you." "Leave me alone, boy, go kill someone or I'll start judging you." Lance was bored messing with his dad because he was too easy to get a rise from. He left not out of fear of being sent to hell. He'd been there a few times as a grim reaper. He was blasé about hell. "Hey buddy, why are you following me?" "You are the Necromancer." "Yeah, I know that. Why are you following me?" The man pulled a big black book from a tote bag. The man began to read from the book. "Why are you chanting?" It struck him his follower was the man he was hunting, and he was hunting him. "Why can't I move?" The man kept chanting. Lance felt himself dying. "You don't want to kill me." The chanting continued. "Stop it, my soul is a monster." Then he heard another voice chanting, a voice he knew. "Dad? Don't interrupt him." Lance saw them now. Death was a magician in a black tux. In his hands was the now glowing Book of Life, which he was reading from. The man with the Book of Death and the King of Death chanted at each other for 5 minutes. When Lance was finally released from the Book of Death's enchantment, and the reader of the book exploded, the book dropped to the ground. Normally this would mark the conclusion of the tale. However, being reapers, they assumed responsibility for the processing of the deceased gentleman's soul in the realm beyond. "Why did you kill the priest?" It turned out to be a difference in doctrine that was the motive for the murder, and the book made the killer think he had been called to kill for God. He saw himself as an avenging angel of death killing an enemy of God. He tried to kill Lance as he thought him a demon. The deluded killer was an Egyptian language scholar. He had found the book in an old occult bookshop he'd entered on a whim. He found out what it was when he tested it on a fly which died. Then he tried it on the priest. As his punishment, the killer was sent to hell.